Hello, Joe Bernier, running for Westbrook Village Board of Directors. I just wanted to make a quick 5-minute video about me and what I bring to the table to run for the Board of Directors. I have served on committees of past HOAs where I've lived at. I have not served on a committee here at Westbrook Village. I have not been on the Board of Directors before, so I'm considered the new kid on the block. I bring a set of fresh eyes, fresh legs to this board of director position. I want to make sure that we protect ourselves as a community against the wasteful spending that's coming up. Some decisions are needing to be made at this village about some projects that are coming up that we really need to keep an eye on as far as what it's going to cost us. I want to make sure we have accountability and leadership in place when these projects come and for all the board decisions that are made. We need to have transparency in place. We need to have dialogue with the community as we're making these decisions. Nothing frustrates me more than the current board making a decision that they really haven't given the community an opportunity to have input on what these decisions they're making and how they're going to affect us and our families in using the facilities. We've already paid for these facilities. We continue to pay for these facilities with our HOA fees. We don't need to be taxed again when we have our family over and we want to take them to use the facilities like the pool. It should not cost me $50 for my family to go use the pool here for a few hours when they come over. Those types of decisions really need to be looked into deeper than the current board is looking into them. We need to discontinue the pet project program that's in place. We've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on these projects, and some of the incumbents really tout that that's what they're most proud of. And I really question that that's something the board should be proud of. There's nothing wrong with some projects being undertaken to improve our facilities. But again, how many of us residents were part of that decision making? That's the big question. You try to do some research on certain projects that were done. It's hard to gain the exact dollar amounts that were spent or who was responsible for some of the ideas that were put in place. One example is the pool at the Vistas. A lot of decisions were made on the construction and reconstruction, the remodeling of that pool, that the clubs that use that pool were not involved with, or when they did give their opinions about what should happen, they were simply ignored. The water aerobics is a classic example of that. Tile being placed in the bottom of the pool that doesn't meet slip coefficients for pools that are used for like water aerobics or water volleyball. And now it's going to cost the community thousands and thousands of dollars to drain the pool, have the tile redone, when really the contractor could have been told what tile to put in there in the first place. Or even if they weren't told, that I believe the contractor should at least question, why are we using a slippery tile in the bottom of a pool in an active adult community? And when we try to get these answers, we can't get them on who's in charge of making these decisions. Why were those decisions made? The more I dig into it, the more I find that just people that were in charge of this project really didn't have the wherewithal to understand the ramifications of those decisions. That needs to stop. We need to have somebody in place that understands what it takes to work on commercial facilities. We have a gym that needs remodeled. We have a lot of facilities that are coming up for remodel because our community is all approaching 40 years old. So those items are coming up. We have new sports that are being played, new activities that need to be addressed along with the old ones. We need to make sure that the clubs are included in all of our decisions. We need to make sure the residents are heard. We should have community forums that are in place that somebody can comment on a comment thread online and have this discussion leading up to board meetings instead of having to attend every single board meeting, every city committee meeting, every single committee meeting. We have several committees that are covering the same topic, but somebody that comes to one committee meeting is not going to be heard at the other committee meeting, and then they have to come to a board meeting to be heard there. This is very insufficient. I want to bring a flow to the community so when decisions are being made, everybody that has opinions has been given an opportunity to address them. They have concerns, we can have dialogue, discussion online, and listen to all the ideas that are out there in our community. We have a mature, diverse community. We've all lived a long part of our lives. That's what's so great about this community. So we all bring to the table a lot of great ideas. We just want to be given the opportunity to voice those ideas. I want to bring my attitude of team, the team approach to this community. We need to, as a board, we need to work for the residents. And then we need to make sure that the HOA management works for us. We really don't want to have infighting amongst ourselves, and we currently don't have the right tier of management where the residents are in charge. We need to bring that back. Real quick, that's what I have to say right now. Hopefully I can read your comments, your opinions, and post another video about some of the subjects that are important to us. Thanks for your time.